if you they look me koro or you they hear me whine, I say you tanda gidigba on top of the Chairman television station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of Go TV cable, Star Times channel 195, My TV channel 17, UHF 57, where all you need to do now to turn your antenna small and on top of DSTV channel 259. Just in case you look all these coordinates what I don't give you and you can't talk say television they far from you, just log on to Facebook, www.facebook.com/WazobiaMax, and you're going to get us live as we carry all the action story where the common smoke inside Nigeria political boxing drop, make you discuss the matter. Today matter go come up plenty smoke because now issue when we say everybody inside Obodo Nigeria since May 29, 2015, when President Muhammadu Buhari don't come and promise say he go fight corruption to a standstill. Pursue and come up for this country before the thing kill us. People don't they look the way we say we they fight that corruption. And he gets senior men when get the ear of Oga Presido as they get to do with advice when they give them in the way when they take the fight corruption. These men don't come out, can't talk something. This thing when they talk is shock everybody. But when we go this break, come back, we go enter inside that discussion so that you self go talk your mind as they concern the matter based on as it is. I must complete them because it is hot when they come back. Welcome back to As It Is Hot. Before we go that break, I've been telling you now, say, this topic we will discuss now where they come up plenty smoke. Why? Because it got to do with issue when we say everybody inside of Nigeria, once the topic come up, everybody here go stand and everybody go one chook mouth inside that particular discussion. This one get to do with the war against corruption. Una go remember say on the 29th of May 2015, when President Muhammadu Buhari, when he get what they call the oath of office and oath of allegiance, that is to say, he swear, saying go protect everything when they inside our constitution and work for the Nigerian people. He come and talk and say, if Nigerians go back to 1960, 1st of October when we gain independence, go reach that moment where they talk, corruption, don't build skyscraper, that is, he build one-story building, 2, 10, 50, 500, 1 million on top of our great country, Nigeria. That's not the reason why we say hospitals know they work, roads they bad, and virtually everything when we say the people supposed to enjoy from don't spoil pata inside Obodo, Nigeria. He can come out, can carry him finger, chook for grand, put for him mouth, raise and go give Baba God, say this corruption, we go fight them. He look back, everybody when they back say, we go fight them. But 2 years down the line, some people can't they analyze this way when they fight corruption. They can't they pick holes. Anybody feel pick holes inside the corruption fight, I feel pick. Who could be feel pick? When could I look and say, and ordinary Nigerians they talk. But when two people, when they closest to Oga Presido, when get the ear of Oga Presido come out, can't they pick holes? Now me say, well, I don't they. And who be these people? Professor Issa Sage, when be the chairman of the joint body, when they give advice to Oga Presido as they concern the fight against corruption, and also Professor Femi or Dekunle, two of them come out, can't talk, say, the presidency, where Oga Presido come from, say some top people for inside government that they spoil government things. They even talk and say the legislature, when suppose they make laws, them too they spoil the thing. And the judiciary, when suppose they interpret the law, them too they spoil the thing. He can come and talk say, these three people, when suppose join hand, they fight corruption. If three of them, they collabo, they spoil that corruption fight. Now we say we don't go anywhere. We can't ask important questions, say, wait, why he be say, if Oga Presido come and talk say he won't fight corruption, the men when he gather for a body, somehow, he be like say they're not serious. Legislatures when we say we vote them to put there to do well for us, he be like say somehow from waiting these two people talk, he be like say they don't do the right thing to move this our country forward. And the judiciary when suppose they interpret the law, them also know they do the right thing to move the country forward. We can't they ask, this fight against corruption, are we going anywhere? Are we making progress? We don't go waste time. We go drop our phone lines up, we'll make you call. Chook man for this matter and talk about everything being for body based on as it is hot.
Yes, sir. We don't hear what you talk.
You don't join us inside studio.
No, what you and I've not joined before. Just know which kind of talk would be that.
You know even if you talk well and you the sweat see your forehead. So Nigerians know that today on this show you are going to be under pressure. You are going to be under pressure. Who could be? May 29, 2015, President Muhammadu Buhari. In fact, before May 29, 2015,
I introduce myself first now.
How you introduce yourself? Are you Michael Jackson? You change color. Why you going to introduce yourself? Everybody knows say you are. Who could be? How do you change? You add anything? I mean, you come out anything?
For our new viewers, Chukudi, will you allow me?
You cannot escape today, oh.
What do they want you now?
Presidential and committee on anti-corruption don't come and come talk say this fight against corruption, even the Attorney General of the Federation no serious. Who could be 2 years down the line?
You just mentioned say 2 people will be part of the fight against corruption. These same 2 people, waiting with their own responsibility. What did they do?
What did they come and come talk?
No, what did they do?
What did they come and come talk? Nigerians, can you see all this thing that I've been saying since?
People will say that okay, they're also doing the fight against corruption. Maybe part of an integral part of the government. They can't come and call the talk. Even if you go blame everyone, also blame them as well. They are a part of the government.
I go blame them.
I go
blame them. Nigerians voting Professor Isesage, Nigerians voting Professor Femi Odekule. The 2 of them were they were designated with that position. Oga President now appoints them. Nothing concerns us with them. What it concerns us are the people who vote for to represent us. This government that promised Nigerians change. Where is the change? Where is the change? When we say if you don't corrupt, if you come out from this party, for that party you are free. Today you are under pressure.
No,
you will.
It don't do you.
I go come on jacket for you today.
It don't do you. It does well, you.
No, they use one eye, they beg me. I don't go leave you today.
Beg you for waiting. You just introduce one topic. The next minute, just they fire or just they cry, just they shout. Who they shout for now? What did I do you?
Tell Nigerians the truth. I'm shouting for Nigerians. I'm crying for Nigerians. The Nigerians that came out en masse to vote for a government that promised change, a government that promised to fight corruption. If 2 people went the Presidential Advisory Committee, don't come and call the talk say people they spoil this thing. What are we talking about?
I don't hear what they talk. I don't hear. And I believe that the government in place go also know the kind of step and leg where they will carry.
After 2 years, they go know the kind leg when they go carry. You think anything that Yoruba culture? It is an Igbo culture. Anyabia ewo pim 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 right leg pim 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 left leg. Now 10 we dey play 10.
Please don't do. I don't tire.
You no go tire.
Don't do.
You no go tire because I will continue to put fire on your body until 2019. You go there here.
Please, I beg you, please. I beg you. I beg you.
Beg Nigerian people when you deceive. Beg Nigerian people when you deceive. When you confuse.
Now you carry for mind.
I'm not confused any Nigerians.
I'm not confused anymore. No one talks how they confuse. I confuse Nigerians for them to even accept this.
Instead of make you they talk. The point when they say these 2 professors, when sabi book where the point when they don't raise, instead of make you the address and no address and you they attack me. Chukudi, he don't do you. Now maybe the problem. Am I the problem? Face the problem. Leave me alone. Face the problem. Nigerians, the bishop must hear this. Continue.
The bishop? Which bishop?
No, I've just said my mind.
Okay. Nigerians, we don't hear what's.
No, they bring voice down because this corruption fight. We must raise voice to fight her. We must raise voice to fight her.
To talk again. Nigerians are the effect. Not be you. Naturally, our aggressiveness. You don't do. If anyhow you want to between you and I, we go give them access. But these are Nigerians, and I want to address Nigerians on this issue.
Tell them why 2 people when they Presidential Advisory Committee go come and talk say even the Attorney General of the Federation.
Nobody go tell me what I will tell them. Nobody go tell me what I will tell them. It is not in your capacity, your just.
Since you don't get anything to tell them, I won't push you make you talk. But because you must talk today, you will not escape. Today, now you go put like this.
My loving Nigerians, we don't hear within these 2 strong.
Mr. Lover man, my loving Nigeria, Mr. Lover. You're loving Nigerians. Now when you don't reach issue when they suffer Nigerians, they call loving Nigerians. Lover of Nigeria. John the beloved. Lover boy. Pinocchio. Antonio. Lover.
I don't tire.
You don't go tire.
I don't tire.
You don't go tire because now fight for Nigerians. Now we fight for here. You don't go tire.
I don't tire for you. See. So you go allow me talk now.
I know your mouth too. I just dey here they talk.
Wetin I be wan do before wey you come enter into my mouth?
Okay, continue. Now when you don't decide to talk, continue. My loving Nigerians.
Very strong statements from the 2. I mean, members of people wey dey do it, wey dey advise Oga President. 2 strong profs wey be say at least Oga President also look say okay, these people go fit add up a lot of values when it comes to the fight against corruption inside my government. For that reason, I bring them in, and then we don't see the fight so far. Oga President, me dey beg you. I don't too tire for the hand of this terrorist wey dey here. I beg. Try do something so that at least belle go sweet us. Talk to your ministers. Talk to everybody wey dey under your government. We dey beg you. Because me, I felt, I carry get and say, yes, you will come at least address issues where you ought to address it. But 2 years down the line, 2 years, I mean, Oga President, do something now. We dey beg you. We personally, me, they beg you. I don't know about him, but me, personally, I dey beg you. In the same way when Nigeria, they cry out. When they cry out. In the same way when we say they cry out now.
You are not crying, no. You are not crying because if you dey cry, person when they cry, will they see am? This one no be cry. Nigerians, can you see
No,
tears?
I am crying deep down my heart.
Oh, deep down your heart.
My heart they cry.
Now your heart, now only
My heart
your
dey
heart
cry,
dey cry.
Chukudi.
Your mouth they chop, your heart they cry. Your belly they full, your heart they cry. Your pocket big, your heart they cry. Your account they fat, your heart they cry. Nigerians are suffering, oh.
No,
Nigerians are suffering.
You don't do.
Nigerians are suffering.
I know. You don't do.
You know.
I know.
You know.
I understand that.
And you don't want talk. You dey
I
do eye
understand
service.
there are challenges.
You know. Pharisee.
I understand.
Continue. No, we must this matter today. We go talk am from the beginning to the end. We must talk this matter today. You cannot escape this one. You cannot dodge.
Okay, it is obvious.
Two people wey be senior men don come and come talk say
obvious.
this fight again.
God.
Who could be? You know wetin that thing mean? Make somebody come and talk say even the attorney general of the federation, the attorney general of the federation, na be the person wey be say as oga president dey go for front, him dey follow am for back. He come and talk say even the attorney general of the federation sef, he be like who no serious. Say how we go dey go court, dey lose case. Prosecution, investigation, una no do am. How we dey lose case. Look at Bukola Saraki. September 2015, now June 14th, wetin the court do? No case submission. So when the thing come out? 2 years, no investigation. And you say you are serious with the fight against corruption?
Following the 18-count charges wey dem place on top
Don't
of.
throw away this
No. Following the 18-count charges wey dem place on top of the Senate president, wey dem no fit even fit clear am or fit find evidences. In the end, they come say everything. Say e dey void. Say nothing dey strong about am. Wetin wan make this thing do?
Wetin make?
Let me just say okay, fine. Since we don't investigate, we don't say anything. Make we clear you. When you got the cry out here
Una
for?
first carry 13, abi. From 13, una increase that to 17. From 17, una increase that to 18. The time una first bring 13, what una see? The time una bring 17, what una see? Charge. No investigation. Charge. No evidence. Charge. Court go dismiss case. Is it not making a mockery of the system? Is it not making a mockery? Was that what you promised us? Was that what you promised us?
Has the system not been mockery before now? Oga President said no, come and talk. Say, look, the judiciary now one of the biggest problem.
You see, Papa no fit take care of him children. He come and talk say my wife na my biggest problem.
Hold on.
My wife na my biggest problem.
Listen.
What did they vote you for?
Hold on.
Because to change
When you get three arms of government, when you get three arms of government, would they independent? When you get the executive, you say at least now then they execute the responsibilities. When you get the legislature, you're supposed to make the law, and you can't get the judiciary supposed to implement that particular law to ensure say those laws they effective, and they can't be independent. Everybody go on to a show that say na him own this thing dey stronger, and that is why the oga president go come and talk say the judiciary no dey cooperate with am.
Nkubi, since we start this fight against corruption, at least plenty Nigerians dey come and talk say this fight against corruption e dey one-sided. Say if you dey this party you are safe, if you dey this party you are not safe. Why e be say that particular talk dey people mind? No be from wetin dem dey see, number one. Number two, excuse me, because today
Hold on.
you go carry person go court, you no go do investigation, go to where the matter complain. Why?
If you talk about that one, you fail for that one.
All of una, no be the same party, no be the same party una come from.
This is it.
No be the party wey promise Nigeria change. Why are we still experiencing the same thing?
We keep complaining, say fine, say it dey one sided, we dey one sided. Shebi now the investigation you carry out, or probably the signs of wetin you see, na you go trace.
The ones wey close go una party, una see any sign? Una trace anything? Una see any sign? Una trace anything? Nigerians carry here. Who be something about signs and wonders? Continue. No wonder we are seeing all these things.
If you're referring to a system, refer to a system. Say, okay, this is it. I'm taking over from a particular political party, and I need to also at least, and the best way they do it, where they take over, may I also find out which don't go wrong for this particular party where rule.
And the people wey dey that party, when things go wrong, when cross enter your party, wetin happen to them?
Prayer before what?
Me and you go put leg inside one trouser today.
Prayer before.
We go put leg inside one trouser today.
You say wetin?
Oga Julie.
You say wetin? We go put leg inside wetin?
Julie dey call us.
You say we go put leg inside one trouser
Julie is calling us.
Nice, good. We go put leg inside one trouser today. No problem. Good morning, Julie.
Hello, good morning.
Julie, good morning.
Good morning.
You.
Hello, good morning.
We dey hear you.
Yes, so in fact, I love what you're saying here.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Nigerians are suffering under this government. Since 2 years plus, I'm getting to 2 years. They have not been doing anything. See what they did on Saraki case. How many charges they lay against him? That at the end of the day, they say no case. That he's not guilty of anyone. Where are we going? And this is people that call themselves leaders. He said we persecuted innocent people that didn't do anything. In fact, You people are trying on their program. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Julie.
Oga Obiora, they call us all the way from Yola. 1-0. Good morning and welcome to Asiri Hot.
Today, every country place only count here. This your count, no count at all. Good morning, Oga Obiora.
If you want to, I want to talk. This administration, nobody said they fight corruption. Then they fight PDP. Wait a PDP. Where's the PDP?
Oga Obiora, Jemina from PDP, they collect power now.
Now, if they fight, we will be waiting now in the government now. We know why they tell you. River State Division of Inquiry, they indict Amechi with white paper. Up till today, nothing come out from that. Ekiti State, they sent panel to investigate former governor. Up till now, they court. Court won't stop that investigation. Now again, when I carry Dazuki Sambo put for jail for almost 2 years now. Try the man, when they don't try the man. Release the man, when they don't release the man. Court say, make release the man, when they say no. So if you look at fighting corruption, it's not only where you go catch, keep money for somewhere, go bring a bag. Tell us, say, you catch money. Now, you say they fight corruption. Those money where you catch, where is the money? What you talk? Now, the CSK will not want Magu, remove Magu out of corruption attitude. You still keep Magu there. It shows that you are not fighting corruption, rather you are fighting former PDP and the people that are in PDP. So now, if you want to fight corruption, begin inside your cabinet. And that is why you see people that matters, they are not talking. Because when we are telling people about propaganda, we were thinking because we didn't vote the president in. But we are telling that you can win through propaganda, but you can't rule the state.
Oga Obiora, thank you very much for making this talk. 2-0. Uncle, we don't there for inside silent mode. Oga Lucky all the way from Warri. Good morning and welcome to Asiri Hot. You are in trouble today. Me and you one leg inside one trouser.
Hello?
Good morning, Oga Lucky. Thank you for your patience.
Good morning, Shukudi.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Unkubi.
Oga Lucky, good morning.
The wahala not be today start.
Thank you.
Unkubi, I agree with you, say, the system, it don't do bad since. Listen, it don't do bad since. Then now you come, you say you want to fight corruption. Meaning you want to clear the system for all the thing when the bad government.
Thank you.
Now you are in 100 days, it don't go. 1 year, it don't go. We are now in the second year.
No, we don't pass the second year.
Remain small now. How many this remain?
We don't pass second year. I want to remind you now. Third year we did now. Third year.
All the money when we don't get for fighting corruption, up till now, we don't know how the money they go.
Oga Lucky.
Yes.
If Oga President, I see him stand on this. If Oga President come and say he gets some kind elements where they actually fight, where they stop him from that fight. We don't see the kind of we don't see the kind of where they between him and the legislators. We don't also see the kind of where they between him and the judiciary. Oga Lucky, which way forward? Now be the thing.
Excuses.
Better they need fight corruption so at least they get support of everybody.
Excuses. Every day, excuse. Pipeline, underground. Oga Tunde, they call us from Lagos. Good morning and welcome to Asiri Hot.
Tunde, good morning.
Oga Tunde, you did here. You see, excuse, don't pursue Oga Tunde go. Excuses. Who could be see here? If to say na Governor Ayodele Fayose talk this thing, I for not even think. If na Governor Yeso Wike talk, I for not think. But who could be? Two people when the Presidential Advisory Committee on Anti-Corruption, Professor Ise Sage and Professor Femi Odekunle, two people when we say, Oga President, call them, come in body, say, abeg, you and your other people, make una dey give me advice. Two of them don't come out contact, say, even senior people when they inside government, those people not serious with anti-corruption fight. Say, it be like, say, Oga President, they on his own. Who could be, what does that tell you? He tells you that you have to go back home, re-strategize, and look for fresh ideas that you can fight corruption. You see, Bukola Saraki, hey, you just think 13 count charge from 13 to 17, from 17 to 18. At the end of the day, when the court come look and say, una no fit bring evidence, una no do a proper investigation. As far as we are concerned, there is nothing like this. 2 years. It tells you, say, even some people when they're inside there, they need to do.
Hey. We feel collect now. Dauda, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, we hear you.
I just want to
I just want everybody to hear us now. We like your program.
Thank you very much, Ogadauda.
So what you believe that either you are a PDP or you are APC?
I would hear you.
So we are not need any APC or PDP again. They are fooling us. Hello?
Would they hear you? They hear you, Dauda.
What you need now is that let us pray to God.
Ogadauda, if they talk, say, oh, what we need now is for us to pray to God. God don't come down from heaven or from above, come do it, come address our problem. It's there our hand to address our problem. And if God don't give us all the elements, everything to say, okay, fine, you have all the resources, you have all the wealth, you have all the ground, you have all the lands. Use them. Make sure that they can make life better for people. I'm going to say, we get elements. People will say, then get bad belly.
Come out those people. Come out them. Come out them. Come out them. If two people when Oga President appoint talk say some people inside government they spoil this corruption fight. What do? Come out them. Why the Nigerians do the right work?
I hate it when I talk. Make person come they break into my talk.
Sorry, sir.
I hate it when I talk. Make person come they break into my talk. For the talk, I hate it when I talk. Make person come they break into my talk.
Sorry, sir.
I was not done talking.
Sorry, sir.
No put sir. No want your sir.
Okay, sorry, boss.
I don't want any of those titles. Boss, sir, I don't want it. I don't just want it.
Now me you dey put your anger on top. Put your anger on top of the people where they spoil corruption fight.
I just but you can't tell me say.
Not be me. See, excuse me, please.
Why they talk? They allow you talk. You don't mind. Hey, be yourself or let me be myself.
Because every time when you want to talk, it's gonna make you address the problem. Now me you dey talk
about. What was I doing when I wasn't there addressing the problem? Where you can carry on, but
you don't face me again. Face the people where they spoil corruption fight. You don't face them. Now me you dey face. Now my body now you dey get power. Now my body will get power. You don't get power against those when they spoil corruption.
No, she be taught us we go put left for one trouser. Right on. Blast will get at that color. Today, you go smell am. Zeal, good morning. Zeal, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, we hear you. Talk to us.
100%. I 100% disagree with Nkubi.
Disagree with Chukudi, Abi?
Nkubi.
No.
Now you want to change your name. Ogazi, continue. Fire him.
Would they hear?
As in Nigeria, totally, we lose hope if people from the Presidency Advisory Committee will said that the fight against corruption, the Parliament are not serious about it, then completely from the judicial system and the legislative system are the most corrupt people. So as in fighting corruption in Nigeria have no hope right now. Because as in the people that have the mouthpiece of the government house, the federal house, have condemned the fight against corruption. So as in what we Nigerians would do is to pray, because this country have reached a stage of no hope. Only God will intervene on this issue. Thank you.
Ogazil, I want to make you get that faith. Say hope day. Hope day. Ophili, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Good day, fine, Ophili.
Please, I want to talk about this government last regime. During the time of Yaradua, he approved our arrears 33%. So Yaradua left, Jonathan entered. After that time, Buhari entered. Now, the arrears 33% is in the budget of last year. Could you believe now we never received the 33% of that money, and the new budget I just signed about 2 days ago? What is the problem of this government?
From last year's budget, now never receive them.
We never receive them. Last year budget,
and it was included in the budget.
And another budget don't come in now. We don't know. This is Adeoshu, that's the Minister of Finance, and Kantan General is the one holding this our money. And we have served this country since 33 years, 35 years. And we don't have any other business than this government, this money we are taking pension. What is the problem about this government? Please, we want you people to help us to talk to these two people, this Minister of Finance and Accountant General, what is holding our 33%? We know that the woman in charge of this pension is not the one holding our money. That's Sharon Ikazo. Is the person in charge of pension. She's come up with her. He's not the one holding our money.
Oga Ofili, we know say you don't talk this particular thing for some time now. We dey do our own ground investigation. We go carry those wey matter for this particular issue to discuss am, because even the Bible talk and say person wey work deserve to collect wetin he work for. And people wey be say don dedicate their life in service to this country, nothing bad suppose happen to them. They suppose they receive their reward. We go chook eye for this matter and discuss am. Quickly we go rush enter inside this break, because Nkubi don put hand like this.
Don't you ever. No. Don't you ever talk say I put math.
But you put hand like
and they try to reflect wetin Ofili dey talk. E dey pain me.
You dey reflect.
And they try imagine myself in his shoes.
You dey imagine yourself in his shoes.
So no come dey tell me.
The shoe wey you dey here. The shoe wey you dey.
Define my mood.
Corruption fight.
No come dey define my mood there.
For your shoe. You wan come dey comot for another person's shoe.
Okay, take the shoe. Take the shoe. Shebi na the shoe you want. Take. Carry the. Yes, and welcome back. The program now Ask It Is Hot. And now what do they talk today? I would look the response at the statement where two strong prof will be integral part of this government when it comes to the fight against corruption. With the talk where they talk, where we got to do with them, the fight, the sincerity in the fight against corruption. And we refer to Professor Osagi and also Professor Odekunle. These strong posts are integral part. They be strong people where we say when it comes to giving Oga President advice on how the kind of level you take carry for the fight against corruption. These two people, they're very, very strong when it comes to that. But then don't come out and talk, say, look, say the way they see this fight corruption thing, people say it not too clear to them. Because everything we just see so far, there is nothing like fighting against corruption or probably try to eradicate corruption from the system. Now, what will they discuss today? And our phone line still very much open. Men that they call in and also contribute. And Chukudi also see the studios. I will still address the matter the way we supposed to address them. So Chukudi.
Make we take one quote from waiting Professor Isesage been talk. He talk say the federal government, particularly the president and vice president, who were elected into office principally to eliminate corruption, must go back to their drawing board, search and scan the constitution and other laws to draw the requisite irresistible power to deal firmly with this terrible scourge of our times. Otherwise, we are all dead. Make I break down this talk where we say this prof talk for pidgin English, make everybody understand. He talk say time don't reach for Oga President and the Vice President when everybody inside the border of Nigeria vote for, whether you like them or not, whether on a PDP you vote for, on a APC, on a COA, on any other political party. The fact say President Muhammadu Buhari and Professor Yemi Osinbajo emerge as the President and Vice President of this country respectively. It's very important say make everybody give them support, because their primary constituency na the whole of Nigeria. That is to say, they be president of everybody when they inside Nigeria and vice president respectively. Now we come break this matter down. He don't come and come talk say the way we dey fight this corruption. It be like say some people when supposed come and fight this corruption, whether they dey the presidency, that is the executive, the legislature, or the judiciary, it be like say many of them no dey disposed to the way President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President they fight the corruption. So therefore, it be like say them dey on their own. He come dey advise them now, make them go back to their drawing board. Go check how they go take free scan new ways to fight this corruption. See what they use end up. Otherwise, we are all dead. That one mean say all this suffering wey they suffer, wey they blame corruption on top. If it still continue, and be say we no go get any Nigeria, in the sense say things no go dey work, schools, hospitals, security, housing, roads, everything like that. So everybody wey dey inside the world of Nigeria today, this very moment, if we dey fight corruption, make all of us join our hand together, support government when they committed to fighting that corruption, and see say we kill corruption for this our country. Coming down to Lagos, collect this call from Joy Nkubi.
Oga Nkubi, good morning, oh.
Good morning, Joy.
Oga Nkubi, una people know they try at all, oh. I beg you, could help us talk to your president? Now your own president, too.
Now my own president. No be president of the entire nation.
No, now you they support.
Now your president and my president. Now everybody president.
Now you they support our pass. Even if you do wrong, you know do wrong. You they support them.
Because we want good from him as well.
When in the campaign, he say no president, nobody go outside country for treatment. No, nothing go carry them.
Oga President talk so.
Yeah, you know what they campaign that time.
I don't hear him.
You know hear him. You go hear am o. Find way go listen for a campaign that time.
Okay,
Now,
Madam Joy, we don't hear you. With this message you give now, carry them the same way. At least then we present to our leaders. Make them know say people know they smile at all where they right now. See Nigerians know they happy because if we still talking, if two people, where we say will be strong, integral part of Oga President cabinet, when they come and call advice to Oga President on the kind of leg we supposed to carry to ensure say he eradicate corruption. It can't be say that leg, don't be the red leg where he carry. Hey, okay. We got Oga Polycarp. Good morning, Oga Polycarp. Welcome to us, the Hot.
Good morning to
Good morning, Oga Polycarp.
And the issue of today, they're very important. Because our president didn't hear the word of his wife. So we're worrying that the people who know contributed to the party are now being quiet to do so. Now, corruption is going up and down every day. And then now, it's not unfortunate he's fighting for his life. Now he's not fighting for corruption. I wish him very well to come back and to do what he promised. It is unfortunate that this corruption is taking different dimensions. But trading blames on past government will not help us matter. Just like where Trump will do in America, blaming the past government. I just say that all the other American problems caused by Obama. Obama is not all that 100% good, but they are still bad. But there are still some good.
Oga Polycarp, Shebi you know very well say people wey Oga President wey dey fight corruption make you also bear in mind say na people wey dey corrupt in dey try fight the system wey dey corrupt and make no also know say these same people no go wan say dem wan relent make Oga President just call this thing make dem say go want to do it dey fight back to ensure say dem scatter the whole thing which kind stronger leg Nigerians collectively and Oga President go fit take for us to say yes.
We want action. Let
Hmm.
the prosecute all this waiting for jail. Let the prosecute them. We want big fish to put in jail. They don't catch us as my lawyer is talking because he's just a poor man. If because he's from the private sector, don't go from the public sector, even the corrupt judges should be jailed. Let them see the example with some of them so that we know that he fighted corruption well. They don't tell us the corruption where is being done. People are walking away freely. Canada has been billions up and down. Stocking money in airport, leaving it up. That money was about in Kaduna airport. Up till now, they all told us don't put that money there. This fly from air and land there. Even the one where they get for Lagos, the people at night that they don't know about it. Even some I work in the so-called humanitarian department for claiming that it's their money they use to run their organization. They should not tell us those who get it. And in EFCC, the man, this man who and the other one has been rejected, but he continues to use them there.
Oga Polycarp, thank you very, very much for this strong contribution we don't add to at least the entire argument today. And we got another caller with our line. Ibrahim, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Okude.
Good morning.
Okude or Chukwudi?
Chukwudi.
Okude, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I beg, me I did behind you, solidly behind you.
Thank you,
the
sir.
The other man, Mr. Chukwudi, is it Chukwudi?
Yes, Chukwudi, yes.
Yeah, I did behind you too, but I understand some certain things where you they try to pull out. But as it is, waiting me, I want Nigerians to understand is this is not a military rule. If na military rule, where we say the head of state he decide on whatever he likes to do, he can decide straight away. That is when you feel want quick action. But this one, a democracy, where we say on our want, where we all wanted.
Exactly.
Buhari gets good mind, but people around him no good at all. You know, say this corruption don't eat into we Nigerians, into our bones.
Exactly.
No pastor, no afa fit clean up. Except we Nigerians, I believe the youth, if we can stand up, come up, support this man. If we can do it, there's nothing this man he can do. Only him. People who they feel say that they support him, all of them, they get where then they meet. See, as then they deceive us for TV. Fire Shego, they talk about Buhari, they talk about Tinubu, but at the end of the day, when they get meeting together, you see all of them, they laugh, they joke, they do all sorts of things. They are calling us fools.
Oga Ibrahim,
brother,
in fact,
this thing is no easy.
because of say we get under person where they wait patiently on our line. Thank you very much. You make one very strong point where you say, me, I still hold. And by the time we do this, by the time we react to this other calls, we go at least we will react to that one as well. Agaba, good morning. Welcome to Us in the Hot.
Good morning, Nkubi.
Good morning, Agaba.
Yeah, I'm calling from Bariga.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, what we are discussing is of great importance to the whole Nigeria, to the whole world, because everybody is watching us. So the problem is that I want to inform you that we're not fighting corruption. Rather, we are just playing to a gallery. Because if we're actually fighting corruption, we know one or two things that are supposed to be going on. Imagine where they will tell somebody, where somebody in Nigeria will be charged for corruption, and one day, just because he's a big wig, he will be, they will just exonerate him. So it's not good. We are not fighting corruption. Okay, this government now is just about 2 years. We have just less than 2 years to go for this government, and they are just what I will tell you and your brother.
Continue,
Agaba, we should cooperate. I know that you people are just like people are in school. When there is a debate, somebody must be against and somebody must be for any topic. So, but we know the reality. All of us know the reality.
Okay, Agaba, thank you very much for this important contribution. Nkubi, your body don't calm down now. Every Nigerian, see, Nkubi, every Nigerian we don't call. Get love for Obodo Nigeria.
What do you mean by every Nigerian?
Nobody they talk say.
What do you mean by every Nigerian?
Let me land.
I won't let you land. What do you mean by every Nigerian?
Presido and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo know they do well. But what if people they talk be say, if two people when they give Oga Presido advice, then they come and talk say Oga Presido, you need to go back to the drawing board because some of your men when they your back. He be like send them two self. They know they committed to this one against corruption.
If they see Oga Presido
no.
Nami, you got to say you're some of your men.
If we don't do this, we are all dead. If we don't do this, we are all dead.
Don't cast that on us. We can now die.
I'm not saying we are going to die. Nobody talk. I'm not saying we are going to die. Nkubi, don't quote me. And they talk waiting Professor Issa Sage, chairman of presidential.
I don't hear. I hear what he talk. I hear what he talk. I hear what he talk.
You hear what he talk?
We have another caller.
You hear what he talk?
I hear what he talk. Sunday, good morning. Sunday, you there?
You see him?
You see him waiting.
No, you don't hear him.
You want to blame me for
when
Sunday?
You there, they shout, "We will not die! We will not die!" What did he hear? Die! He won't come out. Who could be? They see him. The federal government, particularly the president and vice president, who were elected into office principally to eliminate corruption, must go back to their drawing board. Search and scan the constitution and other laws to draw the requisite irresistible power to deal firmly with this terrible scourge of our times. Otherwise, we are all dead.
And I say we
Who could be our hospitals no they work because of corruption. Our roads they bad because of corruption. Housing because of corruption. People no be chop 3 times because of corruption. Unemployment because of corruption. Healthcare rubbish because of corruption. Now we get president wey come and talk say he won't fight that corruption, but e be like say some people when they follow am for back, those people na them be the ants when they chop the vegetable from under the pot. This is the time for Nigerians to rally around and support the president. And they talk am here now, you dey tell me to keep quiet. And they talk am here now, you dey tell me to keep quiet. Okay.
Attach me keep quiet.
I will not say anything.
I call this name.
Shola, they call us from Lagos.
You got that today.
Shola,
good morning.
Welcome to Asiri Hot.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Shola.
Mr. Shukudi.
Sir.
I want to beg all Nigerians on this platform to please beg the Judiciary and the Legislature to please soft their pedal. They are the one fighting against Mr. President's ambition for this country. So we are going to beg them now to join hands with Mr. Presido, because he means well for this country. I want to commend you all. You people are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Shola. From that call, make we call this call from Daniel. Daniel, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, Daniel, your television they on. Bring the volume down, beg.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, we hear you. Right on.
I appreciate the way the panel are discussing this issue. On serious note, this corruption issue in the top for this country, so I know things in the right way because right from the initial, if you look at the people in his cabinet, where they accuse them of corruption self, he just cover all these issues, which hunt those people in the day against them as in the opposition party. When he come, we were told he carry some money from people who don't use our money go another country. Up till now, they cannot account for that money. So one would begin to imagine what sort of wrangling is this administration doing to fight this corruption. So this corruption is biased, and I don't think they are even ready to fight corruption. So the best way is they should resign. Because this system, the moment the president realized there was a shortfall, he goes for medical checkup. For how long? For how long will this country be living under the shackle of the president is not around and the vice president has no power? As in, he was not given the power to execute some certain things. Please, we should just stop this issue, please, and just tell them the truth. Thank you very much. Thank you, you guys.
Okay, Daniel. Thank you very much. Make we come Lagos, collect our final caller. Good morning and welcome to As It Dey Hot.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ogabi.
It is very huge and disheartening situation.
Ogabi, I beg, bring down the volume of your television, I beg.
Hello?
Ogabi, your television they on.
Can you hear me clearly?
We can hear you, but your television is on.
It is very huge and disheartening situation that we live in a society
okay.
The people we elect into office don't have the interest of the public at heart at all. The issue of fighting the corruption is not this present situation at all. People are dying of hunger. Fighting of corruption and fighting of corruption cannot solve this issue. The chief security that should be above all incorruptible acts, they have also been brought into the ship of corruption. So fighting corruption cannot solve the issue now.
What can solve the issue then?
All these people that are fighting corruption, they travel their children abroad. Their children are not in this country. They were spending our money lavishly over there, like somebody who's under the influence of alcohol. And their fathers, who is in this secretariat, any post in this country, they cannot pay staff salary. It is very disastrous situation.
Oga, we don't note your important contribution. You talk just like the way when the thing take do you for body. And now the reason why me and Nkubi carry this topic come. Remember from the start, I talk say, this is the issue when they affect all of us inside of Nigeria. I did very, very happy say, Nkubi later join me for this particular discussion.
I join you. I understand. I understand the reality on ground. There are certain things you don't understand.
Why you be saying when I said you say 2 of us go pull like this one trouser? I said 2 of us go pull like this one trouser. If you don't discuss this matter, now you come and
No. I get my own mind. Oh, but you still insist on this trouser thing, eh? I think I'm not going to discuss it before, but because I say you want, naturally you want trouble, Abi. You want trouble, putting leg inside trouser. Now you don't emphasize that for how long? For how long?
It's a literary expression. Say we go put like inside one trouser. Meaning say me and you, we go discuss the matter. If no, we say I threaten
No, no worry. That leg we go put inside trouser today. Oh yeah, see the trouser.
What it be this way?
No. Shebi, see, put your own leg. Put your leg now inside this trouser.
Why you go bring your own trouser? Make I put leg inside.
You say I bring my own trouser?
Yes, now nika now. This is a nika for me.
Oh, now my trouser they insult. They refer to as nika. No problem. I'm ready for you today.
I say na nika.
Okay, I bring your sides. Oh yeah, come put your leg. Make I put my leg. Put your leg. Make I put my leg.
If you put leg inside this thing, your leg will come out.
Oh yeah, remain your leg. Come put your own leg. Take. Put your leg here now.
Our people waiting for us.
Put your leg now.
Nigeria and our country no go sport.
Put your leg for this trouser now.
I'm warning you. Let me end
Put
this
your
show.
leg for this trouser now.
Let me end this show.
We go put your leg inside. Put your leg on Nigeria. You know the talk system. Put leg inside.
One love.
One love where?
One love. Keep us together.
One love. I don't put my leg. Come put your own leg.
One love. Keep us together.
Come put your own leg.
Why you like fight like this? Until we come back again tomorrow with another topic.
Put your leg for this trouser. Put your leg for that trouser.
There's no people follow you play.
Put your leg for that trouser.
It's a literary expression. I know me say man you go pull like this one trouser. To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.